Come on, Malik, let's go ahead. The first chapter, as you see here, it's about the parts of speech, and we need to revise it very quickly to know more. For example, number one, you know it's a noun, and the noun is one word or a group of words, but it's used
Yes.
to name a place, a thing, whatever it is. So when I say peace, so I mean it's a noun, not adjective, not verb. And at the same time, it's idea. When I say Mars, so Mars it refers to place, but it's a noun and it's a capital, so it's a noun. So if
Yes.
I said merry-go-round, is that a noun or verb? It's a noun because
That.
no, it's
Uh-oh.
all of it one noun because all of it refers
Okay.
to thing. For example, so it refers to thing. So if I said here joggers, I refers to persons and said jogger, it's a noun and it's a plural. So this is called the noun. So noun just like name for something. Uh, we have something called the common noun, proper noun. It's a noun, but it's common. And the common, as you know, it means general. As you see here, names are any one of groups of person, but it's a general one. How about proper? It's a specific. So we call it particular. So particular is special, and it must be capital. For example, if I said scientist, scientist anyone can be scientist. But when I say
No.
Marie Curie, we know who is the scientist exactly. So if it's a capital, we call it proper because we know who is exactly. If I said, for example, student, so student general word. But when I say here, for example, Captain Malik, Dr. Malik, so now we know the name exactly. Like that building, it's a common. We have many buildings in life. But when I say World Trade Center, so now I know specifically what is it. So it is capital. So without thinking, if it's a capital, it's a proper noun. If it's a small like that, it's a noun, but it's common noun. So here, for example, we have the questions and answers. But just tell me, is this is proper or not? This one, Christopher Columbus, it says proper or common?
Uh, Pro.
Well, my dear,
Because the cap.
so it's a capital, so it's a proper. Without thinking, but quickly. Now, if I said here street, it's a small and it's noun, so it's a common. That
Yes.
now here for concrete or abstract, so it's a noun. But concrete, it means noun, you can know it or you can perceive it by one of your senses, like that. So, for example, if I said cloud, I can see, so it's a concrete. Poison, I can taste it, so concrete. So yogurt, I can taste it and see and smell. Silk, I can touch it. Thunder, I can hear it. So anything you know by your senses, we call it concrete noun. How about abstract, the opposite? Something you don't know it by your senses. For example, when I see freedom, I don't touch or sense or taste freedom. When I say well-being, cannot be. Yes or no?
Yes.
It's a point. So it's noun, but we know what is the feature of noun. Now we need to guess together. Of course, here we have questions and answers, and I will send you the book to study the problem. Here, for example, write all the nouns. So here we have noun, and here we have noun, here we have noun, here we have noun. So it's a capital, so it is proper noun. Here it's a small, so it's a common noun. Here it's a common noun. But language, is it concrete or abstract? It's abstract because I don't touch language or smell it, touch it. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is the point. Here it's the same. Here we have all the nouns. We have another noun, it's called the compound nouns. So it's from the name, compound means it can be one word or two or three. Let's see. It can be one word like that, without a space between the two words. or it can be space like that. So when I say, for example, prime minister, so all of it one thing. When I say fire drill, what if I have hyphenate between words? No problem. It can be one word. So like that. Yes or no? You catch it, my dear?
Yes.
So that is the point. Now we need to know. Here, for example, he tells me all the compound noun like that. Here, typewriter, compound noun. Here, word processor, one noun. Here, brother-in-law, as you know. Here, old English, sheepdog, so all of it. So here, the hide and seek game. So all of this called compound noun, but it's a noun. It's a singular sometimes, but it can be plural. How about the collective nouns? Collective noun something very important because later we'll test you for the subject, and the subject must be noun or pronoun. So very important to know what kind of noun. So if I tell you it's a collective noun, it can be singular or plural. For example, when I say the crew, a group of people. So it can be singular or plural. It depends on the meaning. Yes or no? Yes. The collective noun can be animals. Why not? A brood, flock, gaggle, herd of sheep, for example. How about things? It can be assortment. So assortment just means a group of things, like bundle of grapes, for example, cluster of birds, could be. So all of these means collective noun. The collective noun can be singular, can be plural. It depends on the meaning. Yes or no, my dear? Here we have some nouns. Look, businesses, objects, and products. Now tell me, business is here singular or plural?
Business single.
Wrong, plural, because we use the verb use plural. So business,
Oh.
it has es, so it means plural. Now again, product, singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural, yeah, because it reflects the products of the businesses. They will not do one product, but there must be products. So it's a plural. Yes or no? Now just tell me Austin
Yes.
or common noun.
Common noun.
So common noun, sure.
Yes.
So it is common noun. But here it's capital, so it must be proper noun. And here capital, proper noun. Then it is common noun. So common noun. So capital means proper. Deal? Understand, my dear friend?
Yes, I understand.
So all of these called nouns. So be careful about it. Of course, late in the past years, you revised the pronoun and we will test you for the nouns and the pronouns, but be careful because it's too difficult. For example, here, if I said several, singular, plural, it's plural because it means many. So many have. So the verb must be plural because the subject is plural. And he said here they because it refers to them because it's a plural. So we said they, not he or she. Yes or no?
Yes.
In English, we test it for something called antecedent. What does the pronoun refer to? Here he said they. Why? Because it refers to students. Here he said it was his first of the season. What was his first? Field goal. Field goal is singular, so it must be it. Yes or no, my dear friend?
Yes.
And of course, we know all of these first persons. Here, second. There, as you know, for the personal pronouns, but third person. So you should memorize them because later we'll need them in reading.
Okay.
Now we need to know. He said here it's a bed. What does it refer to? So to the dog. Yes or no?
Yes.
So be careful. Sometimes we have confusion pronouns, and later we'll study all of these. For example, here, look. Please hand me the scissors. I also need some strapping tape. They are in the top drawer on the left. He said they are. What are they exactly? The scissors or the scissors and the strapping tape?
The
So
scissors.
we don't know because it's confusing. It must be clear. Look,
Yes.
hand me the scissors, they are. So the pronoun after mention the scissors only. So before the pronoun we have scissors. So in this one it refers to scissors, but this one we don't know. This is called here, it's not clear. So later we'll test you for something like that. It's not clear, so you must read carefully.
Okay.
Now we have some exercises, and you must tell me what does it refer to.
What? I don't listen.
Yeah, for the pronoun it, do you see it here?
Yes.
Does this pronoun refer to?
I don't understand this.
Here, what does it refer to? Read the sentence.
Yes.
Here he said, since numerous people told the same story. The historian believed it, so it refers to the story. So story singular, so it's singular. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is a point. Again, what does they refer to? Read and tell me.
Okay. Refer to language.
Not the language. He said they spoke a foreign language. Who spoke?
Yes. Spoke.
So, no, not spoke. I'm talking about here.
What? Ah, okay, okay.
So who spoke a foreign language? Read before. He said a younger and the boy girl. Because we're talking about them. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now we need to test you again. What does it refer to? Try to read.
Story sound.
So it refers to the story. Sounds here means seems or appears to be, not sounds to give sounds. So that is the point. And here it said their friends, so we're talking about the people. You catch it because there refers to the people, villagers. So they're plural because villagers are plural. It's single because it refers to story and story singular. Right, Malik?
Yes.
That's why. So we'll test you for that. And you will see many questions. In the past year, you studied reflexive and intensive pronouns. And I told you before, the difference between them is like that. If you delete the pronoun from the sentence, it does not affect the meaning. So if you delete it and it does not affect the meaning, so it's intensive. Let's try. Albert organized the fundraiser. Correct. Subject, verb, object. So the sentence without the pronoun clear has no any mistake. So it's intensive. But the reflexive is opposite. If you delete the pronoun, we will not understand. It will be unclear. Like that. Elena treated to a snack. So treated who? Herself. So when we delete the pronoun, the meaning is not clear. So it's reflexive. You understand now?
Yes, I understand.
That is the point. And of course, as you know, myself for my, yourself for your, herself for she, you understand? But we have some common tips and tricks. How? Like that. Ron looked at himself in the mirror. For example, Ron looked at in the mirror does not mean the same thing. The pronoun is reflexive. So
Yes.
if I delete it, it will not understand. They looked at what? So it's reflexive. But look, Jenny painted the room. So reflexive or intensive, intensive, because it
Intensive.
does not affect the meaning.
Okay.
And you can find the pronoun before the verb, after the verb, at the end, at the beginning. But check it like that, delete and check the meaning. It's called reflexive, something very easy. But later in the test, we will test you like that. Can we delete the pronoun here? Yes. Can we delete the pronoun here? No. Because if I delete it, it affects the meaning. The meaning will be unclear. So we cannot delete it. So be careful. You remember diminutive pronouns. This, that, these, those. So singular, so plural. Singular, so plural. So be careful.
Okay.
Now tell me, those. Why those, not this? Because it refers to something plural. The tacos I made taste better than those. So we compare between tacos and those. Tacos plural, so those must be plural. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is called diminutive pronoun. Do you remember? Here interrogative pronouns. Who, whom, whose, as you know. Very easy. Now
Okay.
relative pronouns. You remember all of these relative pronouns, and it refers to something mentioned before. For example, what is sailing to Greece? Can you tell me?
Then
We need to know from the sentence what or who is sailing to Greece. Read the ship that you saw. So the ship.
oh, okay, okay.
And why it is that not who? Because ship, not human. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now again, who is training? Isabel or my friend?
My friend.
My friend. You catch it?
Yes.
Means the relative pronoun relates the information after to the information before, but not the word before. A word in the information before. Be careful.
Okay.
And of course, we have something else called indefinite, and indefinite means unknown. It's not specifically named. So we expect any one of the pronouns here. That's it. Now tell me, what had already flown? The birds or most of them?
Birds. The bird.
Most of them, not the birds, not all the birds, but most of them. Yes,
Okay.
or no? That is the point. Now again, Anglo has everything. So everything here, does it refer to anything? No. So it refers in general. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is the point. So that's it. So later I will test you like that. What does she refer to? And why it's singular? Why it's a plural? And what does herself refers to? And is it intense
Yes.
or reflexive? We'll test you for a lot of things. So be careful. You have studied parts of speech called the adjectives, and we told you that adjectives, it's a word. It's used to modify noun or pronoun. Remember, adjective, modify. Verb, no. Noun or pronoun. So the adjective can be before the noun like that. Look, before the noun. All of these. And the adjective, it's a word. It can tell you what kind, which one, how many, depend. So one here, it's adjective. Why? Because it tells me how many rappers. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why something very easy. How about demonstrative adjectives? It's so easy. Like the word is this, the word is that. This here, it's adjective to the noun picture. And why it's adjective? Because it tells you which picture exactly. This one, not something else. So the same for these and those would be adjectives, but we call them demonstrative adjectives. So it's the same, very easy. Now we need to test you. Is it pronoun or adjective? So simple. If it's followed by noun, it's adjective. That's it. Here it's not followed by noun. This verb. So it's a pronoun. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's why, my dear friend. Now let's go to see the next. Here we have noun, noun. Yes, but this noun is before another noun. So it's used as, what? Is another one.
Yes.
That's why. So when you see two nouns, don't think that it's a compound noun. No. Here, for example, weather report, the report about weather. So weather is an adjective to the word report. Not weather report one noun. No. So be careful. It is the same
Okay.
with use proper adjectives, proper capital, and it works as an adjective. Why not? It's the same. Feel it?
Yes.
So that's it. Here we have examples. Can you find any adjective or noun in this paragraph?
Peaceful. Peaceful is no.
Sure.
Yes.
Anyway, how about this? Adjective or noun?
Uh, I think it's adjective.
It's an adjective because it's followed by noun.
Yes.
That's why. Now tell me a special adjective or noun.
No.
Wrong.
Why?
It's adjective to the noun glass. And the noun and the glass, it's an adjective to the noun case. So we have two adjectives to the noun case. That's why
Yeah.
look after it. And remember, later we'll study suffixes. Any word ends with al expected to be adjective. But the word now we need to test the traffic, adjective or noun.
Traffic. Adjective.
Why?
Because dawn is it's adjective.
Yeah, because it describes the noun done card. Yes or no make difference.
Yes.
Now do you understand it?
Yes, I understand.
That's why something very easy. Okay. Now we are going to the articles, something very easy. You know the articles a and the, but you should remember a means one or any. So when I say a girl one, I mean any girl, not specific. And it's one girl. And of course, a vowel letter means a vowel sound, means it should followed by consonant sound, the opposite. So if it's a vowel, it should be followed by something opposite. So opposite sound. So like that, N consonant followed by vowel sound. And the same, it means singular. Remember, it's a singular. Because later we'll test you the singular plural. That's it. And for that already means so definite here means the same. But when I see the girl